Okay, so in this portion, I will show you how to make the penguin. So there is a tutorial for making the wool ball and the Santa hat, and it should all either be linked below, or if you go to my website at wisteriasoyranch.com and go to the ornament tutorial, they should all be in the order, okay? All right, so for the penguin, you will need some black, in addition to the ball and the Santa hat, and a little bit of yellow for the beak, and where's my little yarn? Okay, and the ornament yarn. Okay. All right, let's get started. So let me just move everything out. So the pattern size guide does have kind of like the outline of the face that you can copy, but I will show you step by step so you can do it just with a video. Okay, so the first part I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to do this part first, and then I'm actually going to go here, bottom, and then I'm going to cover the back. So that's kind of the process I'm going to be taking. The first bit, I'm going to take a little bit, like maybe about this length, and I'm going to fold it in half so you can get this as the bottom here. Okay, so this is going to go in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the center of the ball. I'm going to go ahead and poke it in and then show you. So the easiest way for me to do this is to do the outline first and then poke in the center. So kind of, see if I can show you while I do it. Okay, so I'm poking the outline, and you can always add more fiber, so you can always fix it. Okay, so I think I got that, and I'm just poking like so. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me double check. So far so good. It'll look something like this. Up here, I'm just gonna kind of just gonna go like this and split the top. You can actually just felt it right in like that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go like this so I can curve this out a little bit and get this line started. And hopefully it looks okay from your side. Okay. And then I'm not gonna worry too much about this at the moment because I will be covering this. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oops. So far like this. Okay. All right, so then the next part, I'm going to actually go covering the bottom like this. I'm gonna kind of gauge roughly how much I need, and then I'm gonna go like this, and just sort of straighten it out a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna go from the bottom center, so that's my bottom center, and then okay, so see how I'm covering the top? So I'm just covering the top like this, like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and poke it in place. So I'm actually gonna secure the top and then the bottom first, so I know it won't slip off on me. Okay, so that's what I did. And then I'll go ahead and do the outline like I usually do. So I'm actually going outline here, like this on this side first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and outline this side a little bit like this. Okay, and then I'm just going to poke the rest in here. Since I'll cover the back, I'm not going to worry too much about this side. I'm not going to be outlining this side. Just gonna poke it in like this, just like that. And anywhere you find like a bald spot, you can always add. So far this is what I have, and I'll probably add a little bit here shortly, but I'm just gonna get the whole thing covered mostly first. Okay, and anytime there's a bald spot, you just add a little bit more. Okay, so now I've got the back that's still open. So I'm just going to go like this and see how much I need. Not a whole lot, so I'm gonna get about this much. Okay, and then you can just put it like this and put it and poke it in, or I'm actually going to sort of rub it and pre-felt it. Makes it, see how it's a little easier to work with. Okay, so all right, so now that I have a little piece, I'm just gonna go like, let's see, well, is that gonna go better this way? Okay, I'm gonna go like that. All right, and then I'm just gonna poke this in. And as always, if there's any bald spot, you just add a little bit of fiber and poke it in. So right now I'm not gonna worry too much. There we go. So all I'm doing right now is just poking it in like this. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I do see a bald spot right here. Not sure you can see it too well. I'll just show you just so you know how you can fix it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit like this. And maybe I'll just fold it up a little bit like that. Little piece. And go like this. And just poke it. See? So that's how you can fix a little bald spot or areas that you don't have enough fiber. Alright, so that's what I've got so far. Okay. Alright, so now I'm looking at it. Okay, so I want a better outline here. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit. So I'm taking a little bit here, and I think I'm just going to fold it up a little bit. And then, okay, like that. And then I'm going to place it, I'm going to go backwards and hopefully it'll look okay. Kind of like that. Let me see what it looks like. Yeah, that's good. That works. Okay, so I'm just cleaning that up. So now there's a little bit more of a smoother edge. Okay, so here I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to take a little bit and try to make this a little smoother here. Just like that. And you can just take as much time as you need, pause and enjoy the process. All right, and we'll keep moving along so I can show you. And I would probably spend a little more time cleaning that up, but for the video, I'm gonna keep going. All right, so this wool ball, I did use core wool, but it's actually nice enough that I'm not gonna cover this. You can cover it with like a slicker, whiter white wool if you want, so that's an option. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and make the eyes. So the eyes, probably seen me do this many times. Just gonna roll two little pieces of black wool. Okay. Okay, so it's been rolled and it looks like this. It looks a little big, but I'm gonna go with it. All right. So you just put it right in the white area. And you're just poking it in, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do both so I can show you what it looks like. And you'll just kind of work on it until it matches. Sometimes you have to pull it out and make it smaller or bigger. Okay, so that'll work for today. Okay, there we go. Pretty cute, actually. All right, let's get the beak. So we're just taking a little bit of yellow fluff and just gonna roll it. So let me move this over. Just gonna roll it. I'm actually gonna just roll it between my fingers. Okay, it's gonna look like that. I'm gonna go ahead and secure it with my needle. Okay, just really lightly. All right, that's it. And then I'm going to place it right here And I'm going to outline it first. So let me get both ends in first. Okay. There we go. All right, so I'm outlining it just like that. And this yellow I just dyed the core wool with some Kool-Aid, and I do have free videos on that too. It's probably like how to dye your core fiber or core wool with Kool-Aid or something like that. Also on my website, that's also in an easier, if you go under my fiber tutorials, you'll see like the different posts. It's probably easier to find stuff there. Okay, so got the beak. You can always use your fingers to sort of shape it up a little bit. So I'm shaping it up with my fingers. So now I'm going to put the little black line, and all I'm going to do is take a little bit of black, roll it between my fingers to make it into a little string. You can always use yarn too, fine yarn. Probably need a very fine yarn though. Okay. All right, so then I'm gonna place it in the center. That might have been too small. Let's see. The beautiful thing about needle felting is if it doesn't work, you can always just try again. So I didn't like that. Try again. Okay, so I'm gonna make it a little bigger. There. There we go. Like that. There. Okay. That's probably going to be way too big, so I'm going to go ahead and poke one end in first, and then, can you see? Okay. There! That looks so much better. Okay. So, here we go. And sometimes you will need, oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, you're gonna fall off, buddy. All right, there you go. Don't fall off. Sorry, I almost lost my little dog back there. Real life, it's okay. All right, there's a little dog sitting behind me. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on, and there we go. Okay, so then we're almost done. So let's get the yarn and do it like the other one. So we tie it. Okay, don't fall off, buddy. Oh, I know, you want my attention. All right, so tie, and then we'll do the same thing. So I'm gonna open this up, and sorry, it's a little backwards. Okay, it's okay. Yes, here. Is that better? Okay, is that a little tilted? Okay, let me see if I can fix that a little bit. All right, so, okay. So we're just gonna poke it in. Sorry about that. I'll see if it's not edited out. It was a long day. So, but yeah. I want you guys to be able to make your cute little ornaments before Christmas. And so, just gonna keep going. All right, so that's it. It's a little sloppy, but we're gonna hide it, so it's okay. And let's see. Ooh, I'm actually going to use a really big hat. No, this one's better. Okay. All right, so there's a tutorial on how to make the Santa hat a little bit earlier, or in the link somewhere below. All right, so you just put it on like so. Cover up the little mess of a yarn and go ahead and poke it in. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. So this part came out, so you can tuck it in like that, or you can obviously cut it off too. Okay. And do make sure that the hat is in nice and secure. So I actually like to put some of the red part, poke the red part in and just double check to make sure it's secure. Because this will hold your yarn down. Make sure your ornament stays in one piece. Okay. All right, and there you go. And there's your little penguin ornament.